Ali, you ready? All right, come on and sit down, please, sir. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, look at the camera that way. The beautiful humans of Team Viewer can take a look at our beautiful Ali.
Thank you.
All right, Ali, tell me your name. Tell me a little bit about you. Where are you from?
My name is Ali. I'm from West Africa, Senegal.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Where is Senegal? All right, there's Africa. Oh, zoom in. There's Dakar. Okay, all right, okay.
And the city's name is Dakar, to be exact. And that's where I was born and raised. But originally, I'm from Mali. That's where my parents are from, and all my family is from.
All right, and Mali is pretty much right next door. Beautiful. And you said Senegal?
Yes.
Where's Senegal?
Senegal is on the west coast of Africa.
Okay.
Right by the Atlantic.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And you migrated to the U.S. How old were you?
I was 19 when I migrated to the U.S.
Okay, so you were definitely a little bit older. So you understood what was going on. At 19, that's a big change. At 5 years old, Ali, describe 5-year-old Ali in 3 words.
Goofy, funny, and intelligent.
Oh, I like that. What is your favorite memory living in Senegal?
The sun, the weather, the people.
Oh, wow.
The culture.
That sounds like a poem. You need to write that. How is the weather like? I actually don't know anything about the weather in Senegal.
It's very tropical.
Okay.
It's hot, a little humid, not as humid as here,
Okay.
but about 78 degrees year round.
Okay, so
Yes.
there's beaches, I'm assuming. in
Oh
Senegal.
yes, oh
Gorgeous.
yes, beautiful beaches, yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit what your family did for work, because I know before in the past couple of weeks we talked a lot about your family, and there was some really cool stuff. So tell me a little bit about your family.
Okay, so from my dad's side, he was a journalist, and after that, he became a spokesperson for the UN. He worked in war countries and helped those countries like overcome wars and despair, and try to stabilize those countries into a more democratic regime. And then my mom was more of a stay-at-home mom, and she did her business on the side, selling clothes. And when she started making enough money, she opened her shop and started doing business from her shop.
That's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. A woman with a family and still in business.
Exactly.
That's a strong woman right there. And your shirt, did she make that?
Yes, my mom made this shirt.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now you were talking a little bit about how that's your normal casual wear, and there's going to be a different wear for, let's say, if it's Eid.
Yes. If it's during Eid, we wear an outfit called bazin. It's very heavy and
That's
very
why you're not
colorful.
wearing it today.
Exactly. But this is more casual. This is something that we wear every day. We go to work to see our friends, and this was designed by my mom.
All right, so you mentioned there's a heavier outfit when it comes to Eid. What is Eid?
Eid is a celebration after Ramadan. After a month of fasting, this is what we do. We eat a lot of food, we get together. It's almost like Christmas, if you want to compare it. We share a lot of gifts, money, get together with family.
Listen, you have me at food, okay? I'm all for it. Now, you did mention something about your aunt and your uncle. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
So, okay, my aunt from my mom's side was the first woman prime minister of the country.
Okay,
Yes.
wait, pause. First woman prime minister of Senegal.
Of Mali.
Of Mali.
Yes.
Was your aunt.
Yes.
That's bomb. Continue.
She had a PhD. She has a PhD in psychology,
Okay.
and she has her own school, K to 12. Very
Amazing.
strong woman.
Amazing. Keep going. And
And
tell
on
me
my
about your
dad's
uncle.
side, my uncle was the general that did the coup
Okay.
in '92 to take down the dictator.
Okay.
And 10 years after that, he became the 3rd president of the country.
Of Mali.
Yes.
That is, okay.
Mali.
That is phenomenal. Now, you did show me pictures of you and another little gentleman, which I'm going to put on the screen there. Who is this little gentleman?
This little gentleman is my brother. And if you can look at the picture, this goes back to the outfit I was talking about. This was Eid.
Okay.
And you can see that it's pretty heavy and colorful. This is our outfit that we wear for Eid.
It's beautiful. I love the colors on it. That's
Thank
super
you.
fun. Now, when you migrated to the U.S. and you were 19 years old, why was Tampa your deciding factor?
Tampa was a deciding factor because my cousin lived here for 26 years.
Okay.
So it made sense for me to come and stay with him.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And you
So
did, he was going to university here? I think
Yes,
Okay.
he went to USF and
Okay.
graduated from there.
All right. Ali, 19 years old, is living in Senegal for all your life, and you moved to the U.S. What was your biggest culture shock when you moved here?
The biggest culture shock was I felt black. I didn't even know what that word meant growing up, and that's what happens. Where I come from, I'm a majority, and coming here and being a minority was a eye-opening experience. It was very tough.
And I will say, when we were talking, Ali, to give whoever's watching this video a little bit more background, I interviewed everyone behind so I could get to know them more, and I could get to crack all their codes on their passwords and stuff like that, and be an authorized user on their credit card. But when Ali told me this, what was the biggest shock? And this was just a conversation between him and I. Like that really put me to tears. The way how we worded it, because that had to have been tough.
Yes.
And I thank you very much for sharing this with not only me but the team, because that's definitely something, you know, that it's awful to hear, but we need to hear in order to make something happen.
Exactly.
Now you have a family, don't you? You have a beautiful family.
I got a beautiful wife and 2 daughters, 7-year-old and 5-year-old.
You got your hands full.
I do.
How many Barbies? How many makeup things? How much?
I stopped counting. They have a room dedicated for their toys and dolls and everything.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
tried my best to spoil them.
And they have the best curly hair.
Thank
The
you.
best. And your wife too. She's a beautiful
Yes, I was
curly
blessed
hair
with
queen.
her. Yes.
All right. So, why is Black History Month important to you?
Black History Month is important to me because coming from where I came from and to a country where I see a lot of black people oppressed and suffering, it helps me understand the history of this country and where we came from as black people and what they had to fight to make it in such a way that I could come here and make a living as a black man.
Absolutely. And on that note, who is your favorite Black historical figure and why?
It might be funny, but to me, my all-time favorite would be Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
I love his mentality, the Mamba mentality, the way he played, and the way he portrayed himself in his regular life with his family and his kids. I try to live by that model with my family also. Yeah, and he's a great athlete. He was a great athlete.
Yeah.
Yes, hands down.
Kobe, man. I know there's a lot of Lakers fans out there. There's going to be like a lot of people like whoop whoop in the background. Now, I didn't, like, I knew Akon was from Africa, but I didn't realize that he was from Senegal. So, when you chose this song, I was like, okay, Akon, yeah, he's my dude, Locked Up. I love it. But I didn't know he came out with this Mama Africa song. Tell me a little bit why you chose this song.
This song exactly portrays how it feels to live in Senegal.
Okay.
He put it all in that song. The sounds, the way he sings and everything, and it just shows you the warmth of Senegal.
Ooh, it shows you the warmth of Senegal. I'm going to have to write that down.
Yes.
Now, Akon also has put a lot of money back into the community, like even Uganda. He has, like, I think he even came out with like a soccer community, like for kids.
Oh, yes.
Like a camp. Schools. He has his own cryptocurrency. I think it's called Acoin. Akon really got his celebrity status and what he has made and flooded Africa back.
Exactly. Gave it back to Africa. And one of the biggest things that Akon has done that earned my respect was when he put solar lighting to a lot of African countries, not only Senegal, but like Uganda, those poor countries that didn't have lights.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have students going into street poles just to study. But by him creating the solar lighting, they won't need electricity. Everything comes from the solar.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought solar power to a lot of African countries that didn't have electricity back in the days.
Yeah. Well, not even back in the days, but even like
Even
just
to
last
this
month.
day, exactly.
Even to this day, they didn't
Yes.
have electricity. So, Akon, if you watching this, man, let's party. But
You're the man.
You're the man. All right, we're gonna show the song. You guys ready? Whoop whoop. Thank you, Ali.
So much.
Thank you,
Tell me,
Ali.
can you feel it?
Keep going, Ali.